glow. Oh my god.
It's an amazing process.
Oh my god. That is
Add
hilarious.
video capture device. A new one. Let's
There
call
we go.
this.
I love it.
Logitech Brio. Logitech Brio. And close. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it, baby. Here, I can turn this on, just so that people know I'm alive. The camera should work though. Add source. Video capture device.
We're doing it.
Logitech Brio. That's how you know we're live. Lucky Bat Awa, Matthew Cheeseman, question mark, Jason M. Hey everybody, James, howdy. John DLR, are you alive? Someone got a new toy. Has the internet? The internet is actually, well, the internet's great. That's not the problem.
That's literally not the problem. The problem is
It's a Boba Fett. Just painting my first ever 2 minis. Vampy, hiya fellas. Spicy ramen. I finally bought a Dreadnoughty. I might have been painting a Dreadnoughty. Oh, that might be a bit naughty of me to say because that video won't come out for a little bit. The register guy just trapped in the computer. Richard Price, something different. Marcus D. Woot. Lunchtime was looking mundane there for a while. It was. Boo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo. Devices. Logitech Brio. Connected to USB 3. Beautiful. You know what though? Yeah, let's remove that device for just a second.
The delivery man, we now have to free him from the computer. You do.
Ooh, I heard the connection noise.
Yep.
Beautiful. Setting up device. I love it.
What's interesting is I can see you in the Logitech Brio.
Ah, well, I mean, it shouldn't matter if Skype's using it too.
No. You might as well turn it off, though.
Yeah, of
Not that I
course.
don't love seeing you, but...
There she is. Yeah, there we go. But Skype knows I have it plugged in. So let's get the legal drinking. Man is rerouting his house. If I could get my camera working, you could see my house a little bit. But not for long. Like, this won't be my house for long. Mason, Nick, take control and fix it.
I wish I could. I actually have no idea.
I think it just it's fine. It'll work in just a second.
Yeah. I believe in Jay.
Mm-hmm. Logitech. There she goes. There she goes.
Damn.
Okay, let me turn off this image because we're not playing Fallout today. Although maybe tomorrow. Maybe that's just what we'll do. Because I don't think I can get a new Ethernet cable fast enough for it to matter.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can make you guys see a lot more of me. Boom!
Ooh. It looks amazing.
It does!
This is really high quality.
It is! This is the best stream we've done. Pomo, hardest part about streaming is the technical issues after a restart or software updates. What's hilarious is we had a cable crap out, but it seemed like it was my computer's fault because it's always my computer's fault. Flipping a 288. I bet the spider got into the computer. Toby!
It did.
Toby! Probably. That probably is where Toby's curled up.
Richard Price. Why does this feel like OnlyFans right now?
Because
It does look exactly like an OnlyFans.
Yeah, with the little gaming headset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the dildo vibration noise in the background.
I was so excited when I finally got a real computer and I bought a sort of real monitor and a real gaming headset, and I never ever use it because I'm always just listening to like Joe Rogan with headphones. I'm not listening to the game.
Yep.
Kayla Brow, Jay, are you taking a break from streaming or something? Why end of season 1? So what's happening, really it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening right now, but the end of season 1 is because we are going to be moving and creating a new studio, and everything is going to be amazing, but we're going to have to stop streaming for a little while we're renovating and getting everything set up. But we're going to come back bigger and stronger, and cameras will look better.
Yeah, we'll use our real cameras.
Yeah.
We'll use our real cameras, we'll use a real computer, and yeah, we'll also probably be capable of dual streaming, so we're both going to be painting and doing stuff. Or if we want to do a game, we can do a game. We probably wouldn't do that immediately, the gaming, but yeah, so that'll be good. And then we might experiment with switching from YouTube to Twitch.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that we would probably do. But we just want to make it better. And well, I just got our internet as of yesterday, and we're gonna have some pretty good streaming capabilities. Yeah.
But you know what? You guys are seeing something magical right now, because this is something that not everybody gets to see. Let me show off some of the things I haven't packed up yet. James Tibbs. Question: do you all weather like scratches and battle damage to a model before painting or while painting? Usually it's the last step, after you've painted everything and made everything look perfect. So these are the coasters that I have. They're Lego. Isn't that the greatest thing? They're little silicone Lego. I love them. I have four. They come in 4 colors. They're very like neutral colors. But yeah, everybody be really jealous of my Lego coasters. What else isn't packed up? My room is like completely empty. This is a remote control. I don't know what it's to. This is the instructions to some Gretchen. And this might be oversharing. This is some crackers I was eating before stream.
Disgusting.
Insert pod. Will there be models and memories this week if you're streaming? All of our videos will be completely normal.
Yep.
It's just the streams.
Literally just the only people that will know is the streams.
Yeah.
Stream people.
Legal drinking. When are you going to announce the winner of the mini giveaway? It's a good question.
On the 12th.
On the 12th.
A week from the day that the video came out. And yeah, we'll just email the person. Well, we'll make an announcement like, hey, everybody check your email, but we're just gonna email the person. It's not like we're gonna go to their house with a check. Yeah. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Chris, Twitch, why do you hate the fans? We learned everything from Games Workshop. They really taught us how to properly hate our fans. Crash TV, don't switch from YouTube Live to Twitch. Better pay on everything, and everything on YouTube than Twitch. Literally, we don't make money on these streams. We've never made any money.
Arguably, we lose money.
Yes.
So.
Richard Price, do they hurt if you step on them? No, they're made of silicone.
So am I. The end. Are those genuine crickets? Do you currently live in a forest?
I do. I do live in a forest.
Yeah. You will never... Once we move, you'll never hear that.
No, yeah.
It's a big-ass... Well, it's not big, but it's a medium-ass brick house.
Yeah.
Brick house!
George Pumpsy, did you finish the Chaplain? No.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Umana, we want live models and live memories. Mm-hmm. You don't want live models memories. There'd be a lot of pauses of opening and closing web pages.
Yep.
Daniel Ember, good morning from Hungary. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bleentron, if you want to maintain a fan base, you gotta loathe the fans and let them know. Apparently that works.
Yeah. Oh, we hate the fans.
Pomo, what are we working on tonight? Setting up a stream.
Flip88, do you have a time frame for how long you will be getting ready for the change? We're on Saturday. That's our first day. We're gonna move in, and then, I mean, if everything goes great, a month. If everything goes badly, a month and a half.
Yeah.
Or maybe we do a month and a half just because it's gonna be a nightmare. Because we're gonna move to a place that has a completely open, unfinished basement, and then finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing the vast majority of the work.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be a bit. It could be a little faster than we think, but you never should think that way.
No, absolutely
Always
not.
plan for a lot of time, and then also like we gotta learn how to do it. And learn how to use the space correctly and be able to film videos. So that's the most important part. So we just want to make sure we have enough time that we're a month ahead in videos now, and we gotta make sure we keep a little bit ahead, or else we can't come out with stuff every week.
The end. So more like the Joe Rogan podcast. Yes, we're gonna build an ugly set.
We are gonna have a giant American flag in the background.
Mm-hmm. EonsOfBattle fan 763. I'm having a hard time painting eyes. Any tips? Thin your paint a lot. Not a lot. Don't make it watery. You want to thin your paint more than you usually thin your paint. And you need a brush with a really sharp tip. Not necessarily a small brush, but a brush with a very sharp tip. Also, decide if it's worth it to paint the eyes. If it's an infantry person, don't. Just let the eye just be a dark spot on the face. If it's a hero or character, then it might be worth trying to do the eyes. Daniel Bear, wow, Nick, that's crazy. Have you ever tried DMT? Wizard, TWO, do a flip. No.
Do it.
Flipping do that 88. I saw a show on HGTV. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour.
Exactly.
That is true. I would say probably 42 minutes?
Yeah. Maybe 45 if we take a lunch break.
Yeah. Flipping do that 88. I'd fly a Canadian flag just to tick people off.
That's a good idea. Oh, we got to put a Green Bay Packers.
Oh, go Pat, go there, guys. Oh, hey there.
That's what we got to do.
Andrew Miller, yo, new sub here. Just got back into 40k recently after a 6-year break. I'm loving your backlog of content. It feels genuine, and it's nice to see real fans giving your honest opinions. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. None of our opinions are honest. They are all bought and paid for.
Exactly.
Insert Pog. Living in the middle of the forest is better than living in a swamp. Florida. Oh, Florida. Weirdly, that is where we're moving to.
Yeah. We're not.
Chris, how many Terminators will you be able to play in the kill team in your new space? Quite a few. I think a kill team is 14 Terminators.
Exactly.
Richard Price, have you checked at the new house for hidden rooms and tenants you don't know about? Oh, there is no chance of any hidden rooms. No. It's not a big house.
It's not a big house. Imagine middle class to lower middle class grandma's house. That's exactly what it looks like.
Wizard 2, Green Day Packers. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. I like that song.
Yeah, be cool. I'm excited. We basically every 6 months to a year we have a new studio.
Yeah.
That's just what happens.
Mm-hmm. I hope every single time we do a new studio, we have to do a significant amount of drywall work. It seems to always be what happens.
It happens every time.
Benjamin.
Elfmaster cool. Elfmaster cool. Well, congrats on the new Dude Ranch. That's exactly what it's going to be called.
Benjamin Trudeau Tremblay, how much time would you say you spend on painting a regular trooper, like an army, like an intercessor? Probably like 2 hours. And usually I'm working on like a whole squad at once, so it'll take like 8, 10, 12 hours to do the whole squad. But that's after 10 years of trial and error and work. So I'd say a good rule of thumb would be around 4 hours a mini.
Jason M. Drywall work sucks.
It does.
Dude at 88. Hanging it is easy. Mud and tape sucks. Yeah, we're debating on maybe we get someone else to do the mud and tape.
Yeah.
Because that was the second to last studio we had. We did all of that, and that sucked. That's the part that blows.
Yeah, it really sucked.
But if you get a professional to do it, and then we don't have to worry about it, and we're drinking mimosas upstairs, perfect. Lokins, this cam show is going nowhere. Yeah, take off your shirt.
Yeah, if we get to 150 current viewers, then
oh god. Then everybody starts sharing it.
Mr. 281560, hey Jay, glad to jump on one of these. What is your opinion on Kit Bash Squig Commando kill team? Squig Commando sounds amazing, like tactical squigs.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Pomo, congrats on the new place doing kill team battle reports. We'll probably do a lot of battle reports. Like, we'll properly have space. We're going to be doing it in Grandma's living room.
Literally.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
Yep. Large Blast Podcast, love your content, bro, and hair game is strong. Yeah. I might need a little trim soon. I don't know. Ooh. It was really, really long, and then I got like a lot of it cut off. Gotta go to the salon.
Mm-hmm.
I like going to the salon.
AKA Rope is the new house cozy. I would say cozy would be a nice term for it.
That's a really nice way to describe it.
Kevin Ebel, just gotta say, I recently started painting minis and found your channel. I find your videos both informative and entertaining. Keep it coming, guys. Will do. EonsBattle Fan 763, how is Gilliman 100 points less than a knight, and the knight has 3 times the wounds? Well, the Gilliman provides a lot of buffs to Space Marine armies, whereas knights don't.
That.
Wizard 2, OnlyFans painting guides. Yeah, they're coming. Actually, the first one, I think it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Bleentron, have you ever had a mini that just don't want to assemble/stay assembled? Yes, all metal minis.
This is true.
The end. So is this the stream? I mean, I dig it, but will we see any minis being painted tonight or some games played? No. I have a Ethernet cable that I run to the basement, and that's how I can stream painting, and it crapped out. So I'm streaming from my PC.
PC.
Which is in my bedroom. So you guys are really getting a peek behind the curtain.
Ooh.
I don't have curtains, though. As you can see behind me, I have blinds. Andrew Miller, across all game systems you've played, miniatures you've seen, what is your absolute favorite model? Mine is Archangel from Warm Hordes by Privateer Press. I really like Malifaux. I have 2 Malifaux teams. I have the Nephilim and the Performers, and they're both my favorite. Malifaux is just such a wonderful little boutique skirmish war game. Jason, can we do a Models of Memories all covered in drywall, mud, and dust with the basement half finished? We'll see.
Yeah, it might be that desperate.
Richard Price, what one important thing do you think will most definitely lose during the move? I.e. will definitely be packed, but never to be seen again. Probably a lot of things, and I probably will just forget that they exist.
Probably models.
Probably a lot of models.
Yeah. You wanted to downsize, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You're gonna have to.
Legal drinking. Damn, no paint. I'm leaving. That's probably for the best.
we don't blame you.
Yeah. Cultural Diplomacy. Did you guys see the TMNT paints on the squat vehicle? Yes, that is exactly. It looks exactly like an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy. The Scout Dog. So what would you say if I told you that I have Star Wars Legion Droid Army, AdMech, and Necrons? I have a type. I'm waiting on the Ironkin. That would be cool if you could do an all-robot army for the squats, or at least a mostly robot army. Adrian Ruiz, y'all have a good night. I'm in the sauna right now. Damn.
We're gonna get a sensory deprivation tank. That's what we're gonna get. EOB is gonna pay for it.
Spartan 2B71, do you have a video about building a B1 battle droids? Because those are the most frustrating things I've ever built and can't finish my Legion starter box because of them. Dang, I didn't find them difficult to build, but I did build them one at a time. So I would build one completely and then move on to the next one. So that might be a strategy for, yeah, definitely don't cut out every single piece because they all look completely identical and they're keyed together. So the correct legs have to go on the correct torso. Cultural Diplomacy, is your new studio a new house? Yes!
Yes.
Andrew Miller, do you guys have a Discord? Yes, we do.
Yep, it's linked in the description. It's fun. A lot of people are on it.
The Dark Knight Prinny, why the move, though? New house, new space, more space. That's why. More space.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason. Yeah, I don't know if it shows on camera. I think it does. But
yeah.
we're working out of a tiny-ass little room, and it's such a bitch to do anything.
So tiny. It's unbelievable. Watermelon, do you think starting playing Warhammer with the Death Corps of Krieg is a good idea? I think so. You can buy the Death Corps, the kill team. You can buy the kill team of Death Corps to get your infantry, and then probably just use all the regular Imperial Guard stuff for everything else. You can buy some Death Corps specific stuff, like the Death Corps Riders from Forge World, but it's like $90 a horse or something crazy. It's really, really, really expensive, so maybe just don't buy those. Legal Drinking, thoughts on the new 40k faction, the Space Dwarves? They're alright. I don't think I'm gonna buy them, but they're neat. Large Blast Podcast. You ever heard the 40k conspiracy theory that Sanguinius killed Horus, then killed the Emperor in a black rage? Like he fights Horus, kills him, Emperor shows up to say good job, Sanguinius sticks him. That would maybe make sense. I know Games Workshop right now is working on writing the ending of the Horus Heresy, and I bet they do something big like that, because I feel like it would be rather lame. Just the last book confirms the classic story of the emperor shows up and is like, oh, I like Horus. I'm not gonna kill Horus. And then the Horus slays the emperor, and then the emperor kills him with mind bullets.
Mind bullets.
Mind bullets.
I come with Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. PJ McMurray, my sister-in-law helped us pack after our last move. We lost our dice collection of 4 years until finally unpacking my pile of shame.
That's amazing.
Getting bored, I got a cheap airbrush and tried to airbrush a white primer on my minis. After a million layers, I still had to paint it white on top, and my primer only had a couple drops of flow aid in it. It shouldn't matter the cheapness of the airbrush. It should still spit paint. Like, a cheap airbrush won't spray less paint. I mean, were you all the way pulled back on the throttle of the airbrush? Did it look like anything was coming out? It could have been a clog was limiting the amount of paint that was able to flow out. It really shouldn't take layers to put down airbrush paint. Yeah, maybe more information needed. Yes, Battle. My B1s are basing materials. Nice. Cultural diplomacy. Do you think we'll ever get to 50k? No, I don't think so. I think their Games Workshop is pretty happy with 40k and then 30k, which 30k is amazing. It almost sounds like a joke. Like, there's Warhammer 40,000 and then there's Warhammer 30,000, which is 10,000 years before 40,000, except for that they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like, it would almost make more sense if 30k was the Age of Sigmar, and then 10,000 years after Age of Sigmar is Warhammer 40,000.
Don't put Age of Sigmar in my 40k. I'm sure somebody would say that.
Nazine, I don't know if you saw, I want to magnetize my Def Dread, but I don't know how. Any tips? There's probably YouTube videos out there of how to magnetize Def Dread arms. I think Def Dreads have ball and socket joints, so you probably want to clip that ball and turn it into a flat surface, and then glue a magnet onto that flat surface. Terrespleen, Jay, you're making a risky move changing the setup of your streams like this. I mean, we're all Games Workshop fans here, of course. Mothma Miniatures, any advice on teaching 40k to new players? We have a group of veteran players that are going to our friendly local game store to teach some brand new players this Saturday. That is hard. Probably play like really, really small games, like maybe one squad of troops versus another one squad of troops. And then once you've finished that, then move on to a small game, maybe with an objective or two. Getting bored. Paint was coming out and I had to slow down because the air was just pushing around the wet primer. I'm using the Badger airbrush primer stuff. It sounds like it's too much primer is spraying out and landing wet on the model. Like the airbrush paint should be basically dry as it lands on the model. It should never be wet. So try to regulate your spraying so that the paint landing on the model is dry within a second. But I mean, if the primer is wet, then that should mean that it's covered, and it shouldn't take more layers to make it more painted.
Wet-ass primer.
Mm-hmm. Now, coming shortly. Jay and Nick Gaslands when? Tomorrow. The first battle report comes out tomorrow.
Right.
Bender, just started watching your videos recently, and I love them. Keep up the good work. Will do.
Awesome.
Crash TV. Isn't Bellacore playable in both Age of Sigmar and 40k? Yes, and so are, I think, all of the demons. Chaos Demons is a playable faction with all the same miniatures in both 40k and Age of Sigmar.
Don't Age of Sigmar my 40k. Yeah, and now you actually can play them in both because they're on the same bases.
Yeah.
Where before, I mean, you kind of couldn't.
Strange Warbeard. As of last week, after discovering this channel, it's the only channel I've watched. My new favorite YouTuber, as I'm new to Warhammer. Your videos are fantastic. Nice!
I love it.
Matthew Cheeseman. Pretty sure Age of Sigmar is for nerds.
Now that's a literal fact. But I like Age of Sigmar.
Jennifer Perryman, would you play an Age of Sigmar 40k crossover skirmish war game? Sure. Although I feel like 40k would just dominate, because I feel like 40k stuff's in general more powerful, and they have guns.
I think Age of Sigmar stuff's more powerful. I'll put that out there. Because of magic. I mean, 40k is magic too, but...
Oh, it's magic.
I knew it. I knew it.
You know.
I knew it when I said
40k Age of Sigmar. They're war games published by Citadel, which is the former name of Games Workshop. I think technically they are still Citadel, and Games Workshop is the company. Ezra Buston, when is Jay's Airbrush tech support going to become an official segment? It should be. That would be kind of fun if people like called in. It's so hard though, without seeing, because like if I could see their airbrush spray, I would instantly know everything. But just saying like it was wet, or it was slow, or it was spitty, or it's really hard. Airbrushes are very finicky, and if you own an airbrush, one day it will do something weird, and you'll have to figure it out.
Right.
Richard Price, what is the worst miniature you have ever painted? I think the least fun I ever had painting a miniature was a metal Legion of the Damned model. I just couldn't get the black armor right. Black armor is really annoying to paint in general. Yeah, I just couldn't make it look good.
You can watch Jay lose his mind on stream while painting that miniature.
Crash TV, like you guys, I'm also in the process of renovating my stream space. Ordered a sit-stand desk today and bought the materials to make the desk board. Ooh, neat.
Damn. Sit stand. You get the motorized one? Better. I want to get one of those.
EonsBattle Fan 763. I was half asleep this morning and painted my 30k Iron Hands Spartan as a 40k Ultramarine. Yet I don't have any classic Marines. Huh. What makes it an Iron Hands Spartan? I feel like all the vehicles are completely interchangeable. Like, did you glue on any Iron Hands bits? Michael Jorgensen started painting my Royal Warden. You'll be pleased to know that there will be plenty of orange. Nice.
Crash TV, of course, motorized. I'm lazy. Silly Nick. That's the way to go.
Ah, can you imagine if you got the one with the crank?
Oh gosh, my monitor is really heavy. I don't know if people know this, but I have a giant ass monitor that's really, really nice and expensive. There's no way in hell that's gonna be hand crankable.
Matt Grady ordered my first airbrush a couple days ago. Super nervous. Don't be. It'll be a learning curve, but just spray on some paper. This paper is really, really nice to airbrush on. So just make a cover one piece of paper in dots, and then cover another piece of paper in lines, and that'll pretty much teach your hand how to airbrush, and then you should be pretty much golden after that. Ezra Bustos, sounds like airbrushes have temperamental machine spirits. Absolutely. Pneumatics in general. Although the great thing about pneumatics is that they just go and go and go and go. I mean, not airbrushes because they clog, but like I have a Dremel tool, and I used to weld, and I had a Dremel tool, and the Dremel tool would take a long time. Or even I had an electric angle grinder, and the electric angle grinder would just take so long. But we had some pneumatic tools in the shop, and they actually get cold instead of hot because it's air flowing through them. Wow. And you could just sit there, and literally the bit would be destroyed before the tool would even slow down. They're insanely loud, though. That is the only flaw.
Yeah. Me too, and I'm using it because I'm just screaming the whole time.
Luke's Taylor. I recently had that kind of weird airbrush problem. I was trying to fix for 20 minutes straight. Turns out that the last time I cleaned it too well and washed out the lube in the valve. There shouldn't be lube. Where in an airbrush is lube?
Then is it KY? What kind of lube? That was me.
Mm-hmm. Daniel Jury, the new Eternus model they've shown off looks way too visually busy. Eternus? I don't know what model it is. Is that for Necromunda? Is that one of the new Necromunda models? Chris Umana, I'm just painting Wargaming acrylic paint. Do I need one of those Amazon spray brews with the built-in filter and fan? It might not be a bad idea for airbrushing. Definitely not just for normal acrylic paint. Chaplain, have you ever seen a model and thought, yes, that is it, and started an army? That happened to me a week ago when I saw the Ossiarch Bone Reaper Cavalry character model. It's never been in a one model. Sometimes it's never the model that makes me start an army. Usually it's like I like most of the models in the army. Like I really like the Sisters of Battle, and so I'll start a Sister Battle army. I actually have Battle Sisters and Repentia. Crash TV. When I'm milling tubes with the mill hog, I have to take breaks because it gets so cold from all the air movement. Yeah. And like if it's like a hot day and there's a lot of condensation, you can get like ice. Wizard 2, when is the Forge World Challenge? Like that with Midwinter, Squidmar, play on tabletop? I don't know. Those Forge World models don't look like a lot of fun.
No. But tomorrow, it's coming tomorrow.
The Dog Lord 47, I've got 9 Imperial Guard squads to paint, and any tips on how to paint lots of minis in a short amount of time? It's hard to speed up painting. I would say maybe like airbrush prime them all and then start playing with them, and then just play with models that are half painted as you wait to finally finish everything. Or don't wait to finish anything, just start playing, and then just little by little finish everything up.
That honestly I think is probably the best strategy, because then your little reward for getting some stuff done during the week is to play the game.
Yeah.
So it's just good. Also, it's too much to do all at once.
Yeah.
I feel like the internet has ruined people in terms of these challenges and stuff,
mm-hmm.
because it's supposed to take a long time.
Yeah.
Like a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, if you think like 4 hours per guardsman times
right.
9 or times 90, because each squad has 10.
Right.
Matthew Grady. Celestine is 100% an army starter model. I did buy Saint Celestine way before I bought. I had a Sister of Battle army. I think that might have been before Sisters of Battle.
It was, yeah. I don't know. I think it might be. Was it before we moved to Milwaukee?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Raija, have you seen the Eternal Dynasty Tower replacement models? It looks super sweet. It sounds really familiar, but I can't bring it to my mind. EonsOfBattle fan 763. Playon's new battle report is hilarious. Is it what's the faction or the game? I watched a bunch of their battle reports for Conquest, Last Argument of Kings.
Yeah, Hey, we have a video on some conquest models.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let's see how many people signed that form. It's a lot. 1,006.
Damn.
So you gotta. There's a chance.
Yeah.
There's not that many people really.
Mm-hmm.
It's better odds than the lottery.
Jurassic Spleen, clack. Yes. Conquest Last Argument Kings, clack. That is what it is. That is what I want it to be officially called.
Clack.
My dream is everybody starts calling it clack, and then the people at Conquest at Parabellum Games are like, why are they calling it clack? That's what I want to happen.
Clack.
Crash TV, I want to see a showdown challenge. Who can paint the most grots in a weekend? Have it between all the YouTube painters. Oh, that would be so cool. God, who could paint? Ninjon can really paint fast. Yeah. Miniac, we would blow him out of the water, no problem. Goobs. I mean, he painted he's painted a lot of Gretchen in his day. He might be some competition. Yeah, that would be crazy fun. And what's fun about grots is that they're not Space Marines. Like, Space Marines, there's a formula to them, but they still take a lot of time. But, like, grots sort of take a similar amount of time, but I feel like each individual grot takes less time, so the final tally will be way, way higher.
This is true.
Terrasplane Conquest, Last Argument of Clack.
Last Argument of Clack.
EonsOfBattle fan 763. Midwinter would win. No, I would move heaven and earth to make sure that I win.
I agree. And then, actually, I would win. Because I would be secretly doing it.
The end. Was that a dig at him not painting an army for 3 hours today? Oh yeah, he was streaming today. I should have said hi.
Oopsies.
Miniac streams on Tuesdays on Twitch.
So speaking of streaming, 10 o'clock. Well, folks, yeah, to anyone who just joined, this is the last week that we're going to be streaming for a while. Although we will be streaming, we'll still be doing our Patreon streams. Those aren't going to go away. Those are just going to be wild. Probably just us sitting in chairs.
In our kitchen, in our grandma kitchen.
In our grandma kitchen. And that's what it's going to be. But yeah, we had a video out. Make sure you go watch it. We have 3 more coming. One tomorrow, one Friday, one Saturday. Saturday's Patreon exclusive episode, doing some community critique. You have our Friday Patreon only stream. It's wild. A lot of fun. And we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow. So join us for that.
Yes. Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
And boop boop.